What's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I am Brian and today I have another fun one from a custom maker. They say good things come in small packages and that they are also worth the wait. In this case, I am really hoping so. This is a package from Packolab out of Ukraine, and it took about 2 to 3 weeks to get here. And in fact, I had just messaged Packolab today asking if he knew about how long it should take, because I thought it was taking quite a bit of time, and then sure enough, it literally showed up the same afternoon. So let's take a look at what we have here. This is a Rolltop Sling, and Packolab is, I believe, a complete custom maker, just like Arch or Filip Raboch, but again, in this case, I did not custom make this. I actually saw this on his Instagram story and I decided to purchase it. And let's see, I don't have anything from him. This really was an opportunity to kind of gauge the quality of his work. And wow, I mean, honestly, I didn't know how large this sling was gonna be from the photos. He did say it has the least organization out of all of his offerings. One of his very popular slings is called the Samurai and has a lot of organization. But first impression is it's a little bit smaller than I thought it would be. That's not negative or positive, it just is what it is. But the quality is fantastic. And it's the same ULTRA400TX material that the Filip Raboch Traveler that I have is made out of. So you can see right there, it's an absolutely beautiful match. Let's have a look at some of the details. So, interesting clip design. I forget what he said this is. I mean, it's kind of fidlocky in nature, but I don't know if it's an actual fidlock. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna see what he says that this was. Rolltop plus magnets. I'm not sure. I don't know what this is, but it behaves very similar to a fidlock, although I don't see any fidlock markings. Really premium webbing, almost like seatbelt type material there. Just general impression is the build quality is over the top. This is overbuilt with very premium materials. The zippers and the zipper pulls are just beautiful. We got aqua guard zippers. We have a completely padded back here with a pocket, and then padded but hideable strap attachments, which is very cool. Really nice that you can actually hide that away and then potentially even put something else in here. It's a complete pass-through type of setup. Just really beautiful. One thing I loved about this is just how unique the design looked. I'd never seen a sling that looked quite like this. Very kind of distinctive signature design language that he has, with kind of interesting angles that he takes with the zippers, and overall, this is very distinctively Packolab design language, and it's not something that you see every day, and that was a huge part of the draw for me. This particular pack, so it has magnets up top, just like the Traveler pack behind me. And this one came at a slight discount because of an issue that I believe was supposed to be a hole in the roll top material somewhere. And I'm trying to find it, and I actually have no idea where it is. So I would have bought this if it were blemished or not, discount or not, and oh, wow, you gotta be kidding me. The tiniest of tiny holes in the roll top. I don't even think that I could show this to you on video. It is so small, it is so insignificant, it really makes zero difference whatsoever, I believe, to the functionality of this pack. So, you know, good on you for giving me this discount. I don't think anyone would have picked up on that, but I appreciate you and I appreciate this pack. Overall, very interesting. Let's have a look at what's inside. We've got a strap. We'll take a look at that later. And, you know, the organization was advertised as very minimalistic, perhaps the simplest organization that's on offer. Gonna be kind of hard to show this to you, I think, without folding this back. So let's see if we can roll the roll top over the pack itself. My one hesitation about a roll-top sling is just how easy or difficult it would be to use in practice, especially if there's a lot of material that has to be rolled over. As I said on the Traveler review, I'm not a fan of roll-top backpacks because I can't get to the bottom of them easily and I don't know what's in them. I don't really have that problem with a sling that's relatively shallow depth-wise. But I also don't know that I would like the access, rolling it up, closing it, every time I want to grab something from it, so that kind of remains to be seen. Inside we have a ripstop nylon interior liner. It is nice that it's actually fully lined. I wasn't expecting that necessarily. This is a sling at a $120 price point, so you know, to get ULTRA400TX and fully lined interior with even a little bit of organization, even if it is minimalistic. We have a stretch pocket here that feels like tweed. It's just very nice. It's very simple, and overall, it feels incredibly durable. And the padding on the back is also just a really nice touch, I believe, for carry. So you could do a lot worse for your money, and if you actually wanted one of these customized to your heart's desire, I believe that with enough time he could do that too. So just absolutely exceptional value on offer here. Also a little elastic loop, probably for a pen or a Sharpie. Packolab logo. So let's have a look again. On the underside we have an elastic pull. On the side we have ultra stretch pockets that are a really nice material. We have some compression straps with kind of regular clips. Front pocket that doesn't have any additional organization but is lined with the ripstop. Nice little zipper guard in the corner here with an additional loop. A couple of loops here to potentially hang things off of. Let's try to attach the strap and see how that goes. Very interesting clip selection. Clips in real easy, disconnects really easy, and has really nice solid feeling engagement when it locks in place and feels like it will stay in place. Grow this to kind of its maximum length here and see what we're working with. And actually, let's see how much this guy weighs. So with the strap included, we're looking at 14.6 ounces, so not even 1 pound. Not too shabby. Now, from a usability point of view, the big question that I've got, how is this roll top going to be to use if I want to access stuff quickly? Let's get this out of the way and have a look. Alright, let's see here. So, let me shorten it up just a little bit, get it riding a little bit taller. I can't tell how that looks from here. I don't know that I would wear it on the front versus the back. I might just hang it off the back like that. I'm not usually one to wear slings, but I was more interested in the material when I bought this. I did not have an ULTRA400TX pack when I bought this. The Traveler ended up coming to me first. But as a material, I'm a huge fan, and I will note there is a difference between ULTRA400TX and ULTRA400. The TX is a lot more durable feeling. I believe it has a cross weave. I'll make a whole nother video delving into all the different materials and types and differences, but ULTRA400 is not the same as ULTRA400TX. ULTRA400TX is even more premium and durable feeling and really just nice. I'm a huge fan of the ULTRA400TX material. In terms of usability, not a big fan of roll tops, but not too bad. How long did that take? A couple seconds. Got it open. Now if I want to keep dropping stuff in and out, is that easier than a zipper? It actually kind of is. It's actually not that big a deal. You know, a zipper, you gotta pull it. Okay, it's probably not easier than the zipper. The zipper, not too bad, but the roll top, not as bad as I feared it would be. And the amount of extra space you get in here as a result potentially could be really huge. So, let me see, what can I put in this? Let me look around here. So I've got my Peak Design tech pouch that has all of my GoPro related equipment. And how does this fit size-wise? Can this swallow it? Feels a little tight. Feels a little tight. Oh, I really thought it could. I think it can if I force it. There we go. Look at that. So it actually is almost exactly the same size volume-wise as the Peak Design tech pouch, but it doesn't actually fit all the way roll top closed. So this actually illustrates the benefit of having a roll top sling, because I can grow the length of this strap on this side, and I can clip over the top, and now I have more volume in here than I did initially with kind of the roll top closed all the way, and that's one of the benefits of the roll top. So that is pretty cool, and filled out, this is actually an even nicer looking sling. So I dig it. I'm a fan. I got to figure out exactly what I'll put in this and experiment with it a little bit. But as a carry pack goes, I don't even know what the volume on this is. It feels pretty small. It feels pretty small and pretty usable, and I like that. I prefer smaller packs when it comes to slings. I'm not really a fan of kind of 7-liter packs at that point. I think I'd much rather just be wearing a backpack. Overall, the design, the construction, through the roof, very impressive. Not even something I was looking for, but having found it and having it in hand, I think it's definitely a keeper to give a shot in the real world for everyday carry. I think it absolutely looks the part. I think it'll be a fantastic talking piece for other bag nerds that are out there. So Packolab, nice job, and I am sure in due time I will be reaching out to you as well to have you make me a custom backpack if you are up for it. And I think that's all I've got for this one, so thank you for watching. I appreciate you, and I will see you at the next one soon.